switching to our mid-caps, Aditya Kumar Jajodia, MD of Assam Company, now joins us on the line from Delhi. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mr. Jajodia. I think tell us about this acquisition in Colombia and what's the exploration schedule and by when do you expect to begin commercial production?
Good afternoon, Gautam. This is we did an acquisition in Colombia where we own 70% interest in a block called El Trofino.
Right.
And we got a farming interest from a company called Seismic Petro and R3. They were the original owner of the block. Now they own 30%. And this is in a basin called the Llanos Basin. We expect to start drilling by July this year.
Okay.
And we expect that over next 2 years we should get nearer to 4,000 to 6,000 barrels a day.
Okay.
How much did you pay for it?
At this moment I'm not authorized to disclose that, but the first drilling of the well will cost us nearer to between $12 to $15 million.
Any early estimate of the resource potential in that block?
Yes, they've done some 2D and 3D seismic, and there is a resource, we think, recoverable resources between 20 to 30 million barrels.
Okay. Can you tell us what this will do to the Assam Company balance sheet? You said that 6,000 to 8,000 barrels a day will be, probably drawn by what, FY12?
Lata, I think it would be by late FY12 or early quarters FY13, depending on how, because the basin is exactly the same as what we are doing in Assam Arakan Basin.
Okay.
There's really no difference.
Okay.
So it depends on the weather and how we go about.
So when does it become EBITDA positive as a project?
It becomes EBITDA project by this by first quarter of January, between January and March this quarter.
Of this quarter, but you said that the oil will be drawn only by end FY12.
No, coming to that barrel, what I'm talking about, 6,000 to 8,000. We would start, because there would be the first well which we'll dig. We roughly expect to cut about 2,500 barrels, between 1,800 to 2,500 barrels, which we'll start drilling by this July, August.
Market in the red for the first time today, so at the low point, Nifty down about 3 points. Keep your eyes on the market. The infra stocks seem to be taking a slight beating. L&T is down about 3.5%. JP Associates also down about 2.5%, and the metal stocks also, SAIL, Tata Steel, have been weak through the day. TCS is also adding to the woes, down about 1%. Aditya, perhaps an update on the tea business also. How is that faring, and how's the season progressed so far?
Well, the season is looking good. As I was speaking to different members of other teams also, we expect buoyancy in the market for next few years.
Okay.
And there's about 8 to 12 rupees up over last year.
Okay.
And the weather also is good for us. So we expect the production to also go up by about 8 to 10% this year. And we expect about a 15 rupees increase over the last year.
Okay. What's the relative share of revenues coming from the tea and the oil business?
Our balance sheet starts from January this year. The oil business, which is one of our partners called in a block called Amguri, there has been a small problem with government and our partner. We hope that gets sorted out, and if that happens, there would be a different potential as we are looking at the oil. At this moment in tea, we are looking at nearer to about 30 to 40 crore rupees, because it's just beginning of the season. Over the time as things progress, we would be able to talk more about it. We also have 2 other blocks under acquisition, which is under consideration at this moment, which we cannot disclose. And one of the blocks is a producing block.
Okay. So can you enlighten us a little more about this Kanoro Resources, which partners you at Amguri, and what exactly is the problem?
It's a matter in the court, so it's a sub judice. Okay. Apparently, the interest of our partner called Kanaro was cancelled by the government of India for certain non-compliance.
Okay.
And that's been put into the court. Now, once a decision comes through, the government has to then take it forward accordingly. How will it go about?
Okay.
So at this moment, I'm not competent to comment on it as we speak.
Okay. And can you update us on the power business in Gujarat?
Yes, we have, as you know, power needs necessary certain clearances. We have got the land. We have also got recently the water connections. We have an approval on Vibrant Gujarat by the state government. We have got a state government stamp on it that they would also give us the necessary permission. We have in principle some gas help from the state of Gujarat. We are following up the environment clearance and the final gas permission from the central government. As that is done, we would be able to cut the ribbon.
Alright, Aditya, thanks a lot for joining us. So that was an update on